who is excited for Venom Wars? All right, let's kick it off right now. She's the writer of Venom War, Venomous. Give it up for Erica Schultz. Writer for Venom War, SpiderMan. Let's hear it for Colin Kelly. Also the writer for Venom War, SpiderMan. Give it up for Jackson Lansing. Make some noise, do it real big for our writer of Venom War, Wolverine. Give it up for Tim Seeley. So your series is getting a prelude one-shot called Black Widow Venomous. Can you tell us a little bit about how that one-shot is going to help set up Venom War Venomous?
So Natasha is going to have a new relationship with the symbiote. They're going to be training together, and once we see how kick-ass they are, then they're going to go into Venom War, and just, it's going to be great.
Oh,
and
perfect.
Luciano Vecchio, phenomenal artist.
Amazing, amazing. Colin, let's go to you. What's it like reuniting Peter Parker and the Venom symbiote?
I mean, it's incredible, right? Like, how long have we all wanted to see Peter back in that suit? It's
back in black, baby!
And especially considering all the exciting places Venom has gone in his journey over the last many years, putting him and Peter back to the start of things is really going to be a kind of a unique position for them both to be in. And of course, with the incredible Greg Land on art, the book looks absolutely incredible, and we're really excited to get it into your hands.
Awesome. We're excited too. Jackson, tell me, why should Spider-Man win the Venom War?
Because Peter Parker is the greatest of all of the symbiote hosts, and the symbiote knows it. Venom has, for all time, been trying to find somebody who fit him as well as Peter did. And I think the issue in a lot of ways is that Peter doesn't know how to engage with that Venom part of himself without losing the better parts of himself. So inevitably, should Peter win the Venom War? I mean, from a symbiote perspective, I think so. Should Peter win the Venom War for his own soul? Probably not.
I just like imagining Venom thinking of Peter Parker alone in his room, like, the one that got away.
That's legitimately the plot of our book.
That's amazing.
The suit quite literally starts in Peter Parker's closet.
Oh my gosh.
Being like, this is the only place I feel safe. And that's an Al Ewing idea.
That's amazing. Feel free, you can use that blurb anywhere you want. Little quick summary. Tim, we'll wrap it up with you. Tell us, what does Wolverine have to do with the Venom War? What's going on there?
I mean, that's his question too. Logan's like, what the hell am I doing here? But our setup for the story is essentially that, if Venom plays off someone's worst impulses, Wolverine has nothing but worst impulses. So he knows this, and so he doesn't want to have anything to do with this crap. So he doesn't want to be turned into the most dangerous weapon that there could be, which would be Wolverine in a Venom suit.
Dang. Well, lots and lots to look forward to. Marvel friends, Marvel fans, Marvel family, will you please give it up for our 4 amazing writers as they head down to sign? Erica, Colin, Jackson, and Tim. Thank you guys so much. Get loud, get big, get crazy, and help me welcome out Editor-in-Chief C.B. Cebulski! Executive Editor, give it up for Tom Brevoort! Writer of Uncanny X-Men #1. Let's hear it for Gail Simone! Writer of NYX #1. Let's do it big and give it up for Colin Kelly! Also writer of NYX #1. Let's give a round of applause for Jackson Lansing! Writer and artist of Mystique #1. It's Declan Shelby! Writer of X-Force #1. Make some noise for Mark Russell! Amazing. We're going to get this awesome crew of people down here signing in just a sec. But CB, I know you got a panel at 3 o'clock today. 3 o'clock today, I believe in room 6A if you're interested, talking about this. Can you give us a little insight on the initiative? Maybe a little insight about what you might be talking about later.
Well, we don't want to give away too many secrets about what we're going to be talking about at the panel today, but as many of you know, for the last 5 years, the X-Men have been on Krakoa. Everybody's been reading, yeah? So, they had their little X-Men nation and everything was copacetic and they were kind of sequestered away. But things have happened. We're in the From the Ashes era now where the teams have split. The mutants have scattered across the Earth, across the cosmos even. So Cyclops is leading a team out of Alaska. Rogue and Gambit are down in New Orleans with their own team. We've got Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost in Chicago building a team of new mutants. There's a lot going on, and we're going to be giving you all the details, especially what these fine folks are all working on, and some hints about some the solo character books we're going to be working on. The conductor of X, Mr. Tom Brevoort, will be leading the panel, and he'll give you all the info you need to become an X-Men fan and rekindle your love of X-Men all over again. So thank you all for coming.
Sounds like it's going to be amazing. That's at 3 p.m. in room 6A. Without further ado, I would like to invite you all to head down those stairs. We're going to pull out those tables and start the signing. Are you guys ready to start the signing? If you're ready to start the signing, say yeah. If you're ready to kick this off, say oh yeah. Perfect. Well, hang tight. We're going to start up in just a few minutes. Sit back, relax, enjoy, and get ready to get a little time and a very cool poster from these amazing creators.
A signing for the Fantastic Four issue number 25 coming out this September. There's so much I can tell you about this, but to be honest, I got some experts who know way much more than I do, including the one and only Tom Brevoort, the writer of The Fantastic Four, Ryan North, and the artist extraordinaire, Josh Cassera. Talk to me a little bit about where this first family is. Issue 22 is upcoming. It's coming out. People are waiting for what's happening next.
Right, so it sounds like the question is, please spoil the next issue, which I'm happy to do. Everybody died. I'm sorry. Everybody
How
lives.
did we get to issue 25? Wait, no.
The fun with the Fantastic Four and vampires is that most of them are relatively immune. Reed is stretchy, so the teeth can't pierce. Ben has rock skin. Sue's got force fields. Johnny can light on fire. So the threat is not as much to them as it is to their children or the people around them. And so I always like it when we get to see the heroes save people, be in heroic mode. As much as Fantastic Four is a science fiction and a family story, it's also a hero story. And so we do get to see Reed literally stretch to his limit and beyond. And we get to see Alicia and him work to try to find some cure to vampirism that maybe works, maybe doesn't. And I think I'm allowed to say it's got a last page you will not want to miss when it comes out.
Talk to us a little bit about the difference in the storytelling, but also just the process for interiors and covers.
The cover should, obviously, the first idea is that it just grabs you, right? You walk into the store and that catches your eye. But I also think a very important thing is to give you a hint of what's going on the inside. Because some covers, it's just a vague, there's nothing wrong with drawing a really cool thing, like a cool Ben Grimm on it. But if I don't really know kind of what's going on or something that's intriguing, and it's actually where it comes with Tom and Ryan, there's a lot of back and forth too. We're always, he's throwing out ideas for the covers. Our editors, our assistant editors, everyone's, it's their book, and I want to best represent it for them. And think of really cool, clever ways that's going to give hints at what you're going to see inside, as opposed to the interiors. It's all laid out. You've got the sequentials and stuff. It has to encapsulate the whole book in one image.
That's incredible, and also it does make you go, okay, what is happening in this book? And so you successfully made that happen. I always talk about the fact that comic books are the ultimate team sport, and you need a coach. Luckily, there is a team of coaches at Marvel, you being one of the top coaches.
One of the oldest. Let's not mince words here.
Talk to me a little bit without spoiling it. I know you're very good at keeping the spoilers to a minimum, about what's so special about this issue.
Issue 25. It's our big double-sized 25th issue. It picks up on things that Ryan almost spoiled at the end of number 22. The Fantastic Four, in dealing with the situation, are thrust on an unwilling journey into a parallel world where Johnny Storm falls in love with an alien being, but there's a problem, and it all does not resolve happily.
Johnny Storm causing a problem with his personal relationships? No! I love me some Johnny Storm and all of his very endearing
Mustache
mistakes.
or no mustache? The question of the age.
Mustache.
You know, honestly, I'm a no mustache.
Oh, you're gonna have to take it up with Ryan.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Josh,
Thank everybody.
Ryan, and Tom.
Thank you.
Let's get it
Cheers.
started.
All right.
Without further ado, we have the man, the myth, the comic book artist legend, Scotty Young.
Listen, I'm fashionably late, but you guys are going to have to deal with that.
Can we get a selfie too?
Yeah, but let's do a selfie. Let's do it. You guys are awesome.
Now, I do not want to keep you guys waiting. We've got an incredible variant for Big Marvel that Scotty will be signing today. But Scotty, I do have to know real quick. You have touched almost every comic book character, but as also Marvel character throughout your incredible career.
Right.
Is there still one Marvel character that you want to little Marvelize?
Oh my gosh, I really don't know if there is one that I haven't. I've done
Here.
Mojo.
Oh my gosh.
Chamber. Chamber's my favorite. Who likes Chamber? There we go. There we go. I've drawn so many I can't remember who I have and have not
That's
drawn.
fair.
Yeah. So.
Well, how do you kind of warp the character from who they already are in comic books into this like cute little version?
You know, it's just like I grew up reading comic strips in the Sunday papers and Mad Magazine, so it's really just about getting to the core of a character and then figuring out how to make fun of that.
That is,
You know, just like have
Yes.
fun with it. We all make fun of the things we love, right? Your best buddy, your best friend, your BFF. What do? You just rib each other all the time, right? That's how I feel. Marvel characters, all the comic book characters are my best friends, so I rib them a little bit.
that you're like, come on, give me something I can draw bad
There you
about
go,
you. I'll
there
make
you
your
go.
nose bigger.
Yes.
Well, I will leave him to you guys. Scotty, the signing's yours.
Thank you.
I want to bring out the one, the only, the brilliant artist, Tristan Eaton.
What up, Comic-Con? Thank you very much.
Hey. So we were having a little chat in the back. The cool thing about the art that we're talking about today is part of a collection. It's part of the Women of Marvel collection. They are just going to be getting a reproduction of one, because what I hear is each and every one of these pieces is unique.
Yeah, in the fine art print collection that I made, every single print is one of a kind, but there's 1,500 pieces. And to do that, I made like 25 hand-painted portraits and hundreds of illustrated elements and randomly made combinations of all of them for this wild Women of Marvel fine art print collection. So I painted Spider-Woman, Storm, Jean Grey, Mystique, and She-Hulk.
Ow.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful ladies.
what I also love about this, Tristan, this is kind of your idea. This has like been a dream. Like you are one of us, one of us. You're a nerd, and you are. I mean, what else can I say?
Well, my background isn't, traditionally comics. My background is graffiti and spray paint. And thank you very much. Big up, tagging up the place. I don't know if anyone here is a fan of Kid Robot as well or know my background on Kid Robot. So, I grew up on comics, and this has been my dream to work with Marvel somehow. So we literally, called Marvel and went in the front door and said, hey, I know you don't know who I am, but this is my dream to work with the Women of Marvel property to make it my own way and do this fine art print collection. So years later, here we are, and it's happening. And I open up the pre-order again on my website for today only, so anyone wants to go, you can do that.
Go
Thank
do
you.
it. And I love that each one of these has its own unique strength, its own unique beauty, its own unique power. You know, you told me that you met Stan Lee when you were 12 years old.
Yeah, I did. I was living in Britain at the time. My mother's British. So I went to Forbidden Planet in London and met Stan Lee. I was like 12, and he signed my giant-size X-Men #1 comic, which is amazing. Rest in peace to Stan Lee, of course. And then today I just bought Alex Ross's version of that cover. It was awesome. Full circle.
I love that it's come full circle. And speaking of circles, we have fans that are lined up in this queue right now to get
Thank you guys.
a signed version of this poster. Thank you so much, and let's get to it.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Who here are Spidey fans? I know you guys feel a little bit more passionate about Spidey than that. Who here is a Spidey fan? Thank you, thank you. Well, anyone who's specifically a Peter Parker and Miles Morales fan, it's been really exciting for us because in March of 2024 this year, we launched the Spectacular SpiderMan with an E-N. I gotta remember to say that. And we are going to have an incredible signing here today with two of the creators of this book. I actually want to go ahead and introduce them now. First off, we've got the incomparable Humberto Ramos, who is the artist behind Spectacular Spider-Man. And of course, his partner, Victor Olazaba, the inker of Spectacular Spider-Man.
Hello, hello.
Give it up for these lovely gentlemen. This feels like a really fresh, cool launch. There's more than one Spider-Man going on. I mean, tell us a little bit about the series and the inspiration behind it.
No, it's a great thing to have a chance to work again with Spidey, and now both of them. You know, like after the movies and the shows and the video games and everything, I think people was expecting to see them both working together in a comic book. And finally we have the chance to do it, and I was really happy to be the one that actually draw the pages, so it was pretty cool.
That's so exciting. Did he call you for the gig?
Well, yeah, it's been some years since we didn't work together, so when I got the chance, right here, thank you, sir.
More. There you go. There you go. We're pros. We're pros.
So yeah, when I got the call, I was like happy. Working with this guy is hectic. He's amazing. If you see the pencils, I learn something every time. So that put me on a spot so I can make it even better for you guys. So yes, it's awesome.
I love that. So this definitely is not the first time you guys have worked together. You've got a long collaborative process. You both worked on Amazing Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. What about this is different for Spider-Man fans?
Yeah, well, I think first of all, it's again the just to have them both in the same book, like knowing that they know each other. It's not an multiverse story anymore. It's just the two Spideys hanging out, being friends, trying to learn from each other, learning about their own worlds, their relationships, and creating and building their own relationship between them. So that's something that was different from the Amazing Spider-Man books that we've done before. So that's pretty cool as well.
Yeah, and Victor, you have so many fun environments to draw on with this. We see them going all over Manhattan, probably Brooklyn and Queens eventually. We've got to represent every borough, right? They're at the coffee shops, they're at the university. What has been really fun, whether it's environment or some of the character relationships to draw?
Well, working with him, he's picky. So it has to be on every detail, got to be there. Even the bricks. If you see the comics, tons of bricks. It's insane. But it's part of it, you know. It tells a story, so he's good at it. So yeah, I just follow up.
Well, it's New York. There are a lot of bricks in New York, so you got to throw them out.
Absolutely. There's so many buildings to sling through.
Many buildings.
Do you ever get tripped up with where the webs are going when you're drawing?
Well, he leads with the pencil, so I have to follow up with the inks.
Right.
And if I can go like thicker, make it like more forward, so I do that, you know. But yeah, I mean that's why it's a good teammate. You know, we gotta make it the best out of it.
No, teamwork makes the dream work. You guys have been doing it for so long. It only makes sense it's this good. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys get to it. You have so many people waiting.
Thank you.
They're going to come on down here and sign this.
All right.
Thank you for being here.